daily stream going nowhere, going nowhere.
Their tears are filling up my heart. No expression, no expression. Shake my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow.
And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The streams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people troll in circles, it's a very, very
Mad world. Like idiots, they think that they feel good.
trolling people, trolling their families, and I feel the way that every chat should. Sit and listen, point and laugh, went to a stream, and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me.
Hello, streamer, tell me what's the kick?
Look right through me, look right through me.
And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad.
Around me, the troll are just dying. Best lows I've ever had.
I find it hard to tell you,
I find it hard to take. When people think in circles, it's a very, very
All right. Well, where am I at? I take this off. Oh, there we go. Good morning. Hello, hello. Hopefully my audio is impeccable, as always. So, here we are. I postponed this inevitably. Days, I guess. Days and days and days. I wrote an email approximately 7 days ago. Maybe I should read the email that I sent to a guy named Morbid X. I know this person personally, and I wrote an email. When did I write the email? I wrote it on December the 14th. Because I have taken a lot of time to process the last couple weeks that I've been offline. And I made this live in the wee hours of the morning and postponed it in the hopes that not a lot of people would be awake for it and everybody will watch it later. And that's a good thing. Because I'm not here for accolades, not here for the views, not here to, make a spectacle of myself as I've been known to do. Fact. So I wrote an email a couple weeks ago, and I said to one Sir Morbid X, I said, I just need to tell you that you hurt me more than most. Not the worst, but enough. And I didn't deserve it. At the end of it, I was a monster. But I was never a monster. So I'm giving that demon back to you. James or Jimmer or Misery or Morbid or Jimmer Nam or Jimmer Toe Jam Man, whoever he is, whoever this person is. His cross was never mine to bear. And he had no right to take my grace and use my empathy against me. No right. And what I said was, money doesn't sweep away what you did to me. No amount of material items can pay for what you tried to take from me. Because what you tried to take from me is more valuable than any worldly possession. So I'm taking it back. I forgive you, but you can have your demons back. It was his choice to manipulate me, and I've gone back and forth on whether or not to be vindictive. But you know what? Revenge is not going to bring me peace. It was never my cross to bear, and I'm not going to be like him. I don't hate him. I just had to learn a very valuable lesson about myself, and I wanted him to know that I didn't deserve it. I signed it with my full name, and I told him that I was breaking his condemnation against me and giving it back to him. Within that timeline, he went live about Gypsy Rose with another person from a community that I came from. We call it CRAMA, whatever the fuck that means. True crime drama. Whatever the fuck that is. Apparently, true crime drama only exists for those of us who dabble in it to be in it, and for those people that ignited it, who incited it, who incepted it, they get to go ahead and live in the real world and pretend like they were never a part of it, that they never existed in it, while they grift and create fraudulent characters that I guess they feel like they're deserving of something. Marique, how are you, my baby? You do not need to go in the corner, my love, ever, at any time. No corner for you today. Hello, bringing the upside down right. Hello, Casper. If Sam Hill's still here, I'm sorry I put this off so late. I've sat here and tried to reconcile the shit that has happened to me in this place. Part of me feels like a monster. Part of me feels like it's justified. Part of me feels like I know what it is that I am. I've participated. I've been a part of it. I know where I come from. Not going to deny that. But what I am going to deny is that I've never been like the people I am about to talk about. Never been like that in my life. And so I kind of want to showcase this little video for those of you that will come in here tomorrow or the next day, or be part of the replay crew, because this will be the beginning of all of the streams that I will ever do going forward. This is ground zero for me. This is where I come from. My intentions of what I set out to do. And I'm not going to put it out all at once, but I am going to showcase a little tidbit of information. This first video comes from a channel called Hartley. Hartley and I used to know each other back in the day. We were friends, and she's gone on to create some really amazing clip videos of true crime drama creators, and she's brilliant at it. Absolutely brilliant at what she does, and how she showcases and how she archives some of the things. This I found very insightful. So this is Morbid X. We'll call him Morbid for today because he's part of the Gypsy Rose community. He was part of the Rzuceks family, Ground Zero. He came in on the channel. We will talk about that at a later time. Absolutely, we will. But let's just take a little trip into this little file here because I find it very interesting. And let's do that. Let's take a little trip down memory lane with Morbid. You have to play that victim part. Something I didn't really understand, but we're going to understand it now. Into this. Hold on. Let me go. Let's make this a full screen. And boom. All right, let's go.
Okay, so Nosferatu wants to know why I freaked out about my kids' names. Well, I think...
Let me know if you can't hear the audio, please.
Was it fake? I wouldn't call it fake. I think it would just be more of like you're in the moment of battling with, at that time, a network or an individual, mainly an individual to me. And I don't have to say the individual's name again, but, you know, we're going back and forth 8-9 months, right? And then, you know, when they have their kids' names, you just want to have something to fire back with. Pretty much it. You know, I've said my kids' names multiple times before. With my tattoos, I said, oh, my Periscope or my YouTube. I showed my other kid's name. Put 2 and 2 together, yeah. If you're a weirdo and you want to go kill people, then you're going to go kill people, right? And you're going to do something weird and crazy, but most people aren't. So, you know, you go back and forth with one another. Those parties knew that it wasn't for fun though. It wasn't like we were doing it. We literally hated each other. I have to be honest about that. Like, we hated each other and we wanted to like attack each other as much as we possibly could. So whoever was dirtier, then we try to one up each other. You know, whether I call his wife or I call his wife's work. I called his wife's answering machine and stuff like that. You just try to one up each other. That's it. And then you realize at a certain point, it took us 8 to 9 months to realize that, you know, we're getting nowhere. We have this lawsuit pending. Well, what do you want to do? Let's just get the fuck out of here and just walk away from each other. And that's what we did, because it was getting ridiculous. It was like we were regurgitating old shit, you know? So it was becoming uninteresting to the viewers. Like, a lot of the viewers were just not really getting into this whole thing, this whole podcast war battle. It is intriguing at times, but then, you know, you play along with it and you go along. Now, is it fake, Nosferatu? I can't say it was fake, but it wasn't like, you have to play that part, right? The victim part. You have to play that part to be the winner, or look like you are, in a sense.
Monster Math presents.
Ain't that interesting? You gotta play that victim part. Is it real? Is it not real? You gotta play that victim part, you know? You just gotta. disgusting, really. But he's been doing it for years, right? And so there was like a bunch of people when I met this man who really despised this individual. They absolutely despised him. And because of how much they despised him and how they went about doing it, I really didn't believe them, because the way in which they did it was so, like, it just seemed like a jest to me. Like, it just seemed like somebody got their fifis hurt and somebody got mad, and now they were mad and they were going to say bad words, you know? So I really know what I was getting into with that, like, at all. Knew this person very personally for a while. Not that personally, though, because it was personal for me, definitely not personal for them. Kind of wrecked me a little bit. What's going to happen here on this channel is going to be very, very honest and open about my life going forward, because there's a lot of stories that I have not told or said or talked about, because even to anybody I've met, because it's not their story to tell, and I know how this universe operates, you know? I know how it works. And if anybody's going to tell my fucking story, it's going to be me. There's a reason why I'm a little messed up. But one thing's for sure, is I've never been as messed up as I am right now. It brought up something in me that was like pretty fucked up. And I'm not going to be vindictive about it, but what I am going to do is show the truth about it. I am going to do that. I'm not going to stoop to their levels. I'm not going to play their game. You're going to try to make me out to be the bad guy. But there's nothing you can take from me that you haven't already tried to take. Or, tried to do. So after I wrote that email that I just read earlier before I played this, you got to play the victim role part. Later, I see a live stream about Gypsy Rose. Now, this person has decided to not go live anymore because Gypsy Rose is a big nothing burger. It's useless. It just goes around and around in circles. It's just this. It's just that. They've decided they're just going to leave because it's nothing. Because that's how this person thinks. Every one of you is nothing. Every voice, every chatter, every person they meet online is a big fucking nothing in this person's mind. You're nothing. If you can't bring in views, if you can't bring in money, if you can't donate, you're a big fat nothing burger. That's how this person thinks. So, in order to deal with somebody who thinks that everybody is nothing, there's no need to be vindictive at all. Really. It's just the truth. So, I'm going to start from this live stream, and then we're going to go into another live stream, and then we're going to end it, and then we are going to basically start with the lore of the land of my time here on this platform that has greatly affected me and other people that I care about greatly, because I've decided and taken the time to rectify within myself what has happened here. Have I been great? No. Have I been a piece of shit at times? Yes. Do I have issues? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I have problems with alcohol? Currently, yes. Am I drunk right now? No. Am I trying to do better? Yes. Am I always trying to do better? Yes. one thing you can't take from me in my addiction is that I will never stoop to the level that I'm going to showcase in the next month or two. That's a fact. That in all the bullshit I've done, I am my own worst enemy. And I do not place that on other people. I've gotten to a point where I used to try to fight for people, but I realize now that like it's not my fight unless I truly know that those people are worth fighting for. And if they're not worth fighting for, I don't fight for them. That's what I've learned now. But you know, you gotta learn in weird ways with the way the world works now. So, you know, baby steps, right? So let's get into this lovely little live stream because I think it's important. Let's start right here. We're gonna do a lot of like pauses, I'm sure, in this because it's intense. This little banger that we got going on here. All right. Yeah, and if I sound morose, I'm sorry. It's just taking me a long time to sort of figure it out where I wanna land in all of this and how I wanna land. Because it's kind of a psychological game, really, when you're dealing with people like this who pretend to be something that they're not. When you're a real person, it's pretty fucked up. All right, so here we go. This is intense for me, but here we go. See if we can make this bigger. It's bigger, come on. That's not what I'm asking for, just bigger. There we go. All right.
Why aren't you guys starting locally with that the local news in Springfield, Missouri? Guess what's happening now? People are reaching out to KY3 and or is it KY3? I think it's KY3 in Springfield, the news place. Gee, I wonder why. Oh, wow. It took forever for people to do that, right? Because you just have to be logical about things, right? You can't be so hyper focused on these. Just okay. I'm going to get to that in a moment, but you just got to take it like easy steps as far as what would be the most logical thing to do? Who would pick this up? Well, it would be probably the local news station. and how many years now? Almost 2 years, and now it's happening. People are reaching out. Gee, I wonder why. But hey,
gee, you wonder why. You wonder why people are reaching out now. Didn't you say that this wasn't worth anything? Like you stopped live streaming for like a while. Oh, but now it's gaining some traction, right? It's gaining some traction again. So now it's worth your time to grift and be fraudulent, right? And then you want to talk about CRAMA? You are the inception of CRAMA, sir. Yeah, you and your little fucking sidekick. You're like low-key shitty Batman and Robin. You're like the worst animated creators of, like, really? What could even be worse than that? Fucking Ren and Stimpy here. It's like you stopped live streaming about this because it wasn't bringing you in money. But now you're like, oh, well, you know, you think the local news stations would pick it up, but I mean, like, you know, like, be what? You're worse than that. You're fucking worse than that. But okay, let's keep going. Let's keep listening to your fucking dribble here.
we're just gonna let whoever talked about. It was on a TikTok live before I was.
Oh, it was a TikTok live, eh? You fucking boomer. It was a TikTok live. I was listening to a TikTok live. And then I saw people were gaining more grifting cred than my grifting cred, so I had to, like, be mad about it, you know? Did you be mad about the grifting cred, right? Yeah, okay. You're a grifter, sir. You're fucking Grifter. Fuck, man. You're like worse than that. It's like pathetic at this point, watching you.
Preparing. I turned on TikTok. I was looking for some stuff that I was going to pull for this very live. And then I heard Audrey, I believe. I don't know who she is. I know she was on the panel with Perez Hilton.
Oh.
And then
you know who else was on the panel with Perez Hilton? Becca Scoops. I like Becca Scoops. Well, first I like Becca Scoops because my name's Becca Steps. And there's Becca Scoops. And Becca Scoops seemed like a very reasonable person. And Becca Scoops was talking to Perez. Bree also talked to Perez. And then Audrey also talked to Perez Hilton. But let's really get into the fucking meat of this bullshit that you're fucking doing right now. Let's really get into it. What you're about to do right now, motherfucker. Let's really get right into it.
Oh, Ash Baby or something. Again, they're newer people to me. I wasn't around then.
Ashley Baby.
Yeah.
She's cool.
And guess what? They were promoting the shit out of Perez Hilton. By the way, did you guys do the poll right there? It's anonymous. So we're not going to know how you voted. You know, it's like America. You don't know how people are voting. Come on. It's not a rigged poll. I promise you that. Is Nicole ready? I think she might be. Let me see. Is she not even there? Oh, there she is. There we go.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Doing good. Good morning there, Nicole. Are you done with your treadmill?
No, I have to. I'm actually off today.
She's never done with the treadmill.
She's super glued to it.
Yeah.
Or monster glue. So guys, let me ask the chat. How many people are mothers in chat? You could say type 1. How about that? Mothers in chat? Fathers in chat. 1.
Well, we know you're not a father, so.
I just want to see how many mothers.
You know.
There are a lot of moms in here, guys.
Oh, are there?
Any mothers here on this panel?
Mothers that you grift off of.
New Orleans?
Really?
Yes.
Surprise that you grift off with me.
Great.
Surprising as hell.
How about
Mom or adults?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your
Not
children.
yet for me.
Super
You
surprising.
guys have daughters? Anybody have daughters in the chat?
Daughters.
If you have
I do
daughters,
have a
type
daughter.
2. If you have daughters, type 2 in the chat. Whether you're a father or mother, type 2 if you have daughters.
When my team pitched the idea, I thought it was impossible. A pan
lovely.
that sears like
That's lovely.
stainless,
Lovely.
lasts
Yeah.
like cast iron,
He's
and
not
doesn't
cooking
use
now.
tar.
Not at all.
Wow, a lot of daughters in here.
Shut up.
Jealous. I'm jealous. I always wanted a daughter.
You're jealous because you don't have kids.
Got 2 sons.
Okay.
That's how it happens, though. If you really want something,
Right.
you get the opposite when it comes to kids. But as long as they're healthy, right? That's what you say. But you're like,
Matters,
fuck, I want that other.
Matters.
No. So a lot of moms, a lot of people with daughters. Any of your daughters teenagers? 16 years old, 17 years old,
Then we're gonna get into it.
in the high teens there, just under 18.
Really.
Type
you
3
think that,
if that's
man?
the case.
Really?
If you have
I'm gonna
teenage
pause this.
daughters, type.
I got questions. So, back when I used to date you, you told me not to look into anything. You said don't watch any videos and shit about you because it was all fake and phony and fucked up and spliced and stuff. But you know what you have? Here's a video of you in a Discord with a child. He couldn't be older than maybe 13. And you have said some just deprecating shit about a guy who lost his brother. And you've made... I don't even like talking about it because this person does not deserve any more shit than they've already had. So I'm not even going to go there. But you entice this child to say these most derogatory things to this person about his dead brother. And you're grooming this kid in your live stream. You're grooming this kid. And you are applauding him for being deplorable. Applauding him. I love this kid. He's so cool. Well, you are basically setting this this child up for failure with like the most immoral, degenerative bullshit and applauding him for it. And I watched it and I was disgusted with myself. I've been disgusted with myself for a really long fucking time because of the shit that I've seen that you said, like, don't watch. It's not real. It's not this. It's just spliced up stuff. But you did do those things. You did. And you enacted the most immoral, deplorable crap on a person whose brain is forming. And legitimately you're supposed to be the role model or the person who's supposed to lead by example, and all you did was applaud them for being deplorable towards another human being going through grief, and you promoted it. You fucking promoted it. Oh, and we'll get there. I will show that shit. Because it was disgusting when I watched it back. I was disgusted with myself that I even knew you. That I even fucking took the time to know you. Disgusted with myself. Disgusted. Fucking disgusted with myself. Because that's hard to come back with somebody with the way that I am in the world. It's very hard for me to digest that shit and have to eat that. Really hard. Let's keep going. It's gross. This is me falling on my fucking sword that I knew this guy. Dated him even.
Oh, people are typing the ages. That's a perfect thing. Type the ages of your daughters. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, type the ages of your daughter. This predator.
Or if you have granddaughters.
Yeah, let's do that.
That are in their teens.
Yeah, you give them all.
Trying to get a feel.
Yeah,
my granddaughter's 16.
16. Okay.
Gross.
Would you consider your granddaughter minor?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I just want to feel it out. 17 would be a minor?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Hacks, I got questions. You literally think that this is okay? Really? Because you've been around a long time hacking, McHackerson. 17. What's okay here? What is absolutely okay with this? And then you want to walk it back and pretend like people spoofed this stuff. No, you did this. You absolutely did this because you grifted, sir. You grifted. You did. And I should have paid attention. I should have fucking paid attention to this. Should have paid a lot of attention. Should have been not wearing rose-colored glasses at any time.
17 is definitely a minor.
Okay.
Oh, Apple's here.
By the way, in California, that is exactly what it is. It's statutory rape if it's if the girl is under 18.
Yeah.
And I'm not accusing anybody of that, of course. That's not this. I'm bringing Apple up here. Hey, Apple, good morning or night. I don't know what it is over there.
It's I think it's about it's 6 p.m.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
8 hours ahead of him.
So
Yeah, me. Yeah.
I'm surprised because I didn't know we had so many moms here and we had so many mothers who have teenage daughters. Because I was just looking, I saw 15, 16, 17, 18, 13, 14. I mean, there's a lot of moms that have teenage daughters. And it's do you guys in chat think that girls that are 18 and younger should be considered minor? They're minors. Is that correct? Type 1. If you disagree, type 2. Because I know certain states, they have, weird wonky, 16-year-olds are adults or something like that. Just stupid ass shit. Type 1. Type 2 if you disagree that would be the case. Okay. Hey, Ann, how would you feel if someone took an unsolicited picture of your daughter, an upskirt picture, and tweeted it to the world to his massive following? How would that make you feel? And she was, let's say 17 or 16.
Here's how I accessorize a very basic outfit from this to this with some of my favorite pieces from Atalaya.
Is that cool?
That actually happened.
Is that cool? I don't know. Is it cool when you message a mother who's lost a child and tell her that their wrong son died? I mean, you say it's a bit, but looking back, it's not really a bit, is it, sir? What you did there. And I called you out for it even when I knew you. I said that was the most disgusting thing ever. You claimed that I was abusive towards you, that I slapped you in the face. That would be part of the reason I slapped you in the face. You're deplorable. How one could wrap their head around that way. Rev, this is not, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm just not today. Sorry. No. It's not about you, Rev. Don't fucking give a shit. I don't give a shit anymore. Don't give a shit. Don't give a shit about anything other than the fact that I have lost something very important to myself in all of this. The reason why I came on this platform to begin with. The reason why I came on this platform to begin with was because I came on this platform to talk about narcissism. I came on this platform to talk about PTSD. I came on this platform to talk about trauma. And what I ended up with was a fucking fistful of more trauma than I can handle. Of very traumatized people who didn't want to be helped, who didn't want to be healed, who wanted to traumatize me, who's already fucked up and traumatized enough. And because of my stupid empathetic ass, because I'm like that, I want to help people. It's like an instillment in me. It's a natural problem that I want to help people. Makes me feel better for my own bullshit crap. No, I was ignorant. No, I was naive. But what this man did was he manipulated people. He manipulated people. He did. Manipulated me in a very bad way. And now going forward, thank you, Rev. I didn't mean to be a dick bag, but going forward, I am done with this shit. I didn't live a good life, okay? I came here to do some good and ended up in a cesspool of shit. That's what happened to me. And what I am is what I am. But what I am not is a dick bag. I am not a degenerative dick stain on a fucking pillow. This person is. He's going to go after Perez Hilton in this live stream after all the shit he's done. And not only that, he's going to have his little sidekick Robin here. Hello, dull bulb, dim bulb, dull light, fuck bag. And sit there and try to gaslight the rest of us into believing that they weren't the inception of CRAMA. That CRAMA came from a different trajectory than they are. That they came out of the blue to save the day, like fucking Wonder Woman and fucking he's the, morbid. What? No. You did fuckbag things. And as we go forward on this series that I'm about to do, we're going to talk about how you fucked me with my documentaries, how you fucked up my intelligence, how you fucked up my sobriety, how you fucked up and took advantage of my empathy, and then how you completely annihilated and then claim that you're being trolled while you manipulate everybody else around you. This man is nothing. What? Who is suicide trolling that girl? Sorry, I don't understand it. I must have lost track. What are you talking about? Rev, what are you talking about? Who is what? I'm lost. Speak English. Yeah, he definitely took all the credit for my work. He completely took all the credit for my work. He couldn't recreate a fucking what I did or what I wrote or how I even told. When I gave him Social Evil and I edited it, I gave him exactly like what links there were to what channels, to what research, to what clip, to where the clip was, to the timestamp, to how to do it, to how to produce it, to how to. All he had to do was edit it and narrate it, and he couldn't even fucking narrate it because he's a shitty narrator because he has no empathy or emotion. So he sucked at that. He's a good editor though. I'll give him credit for that. He's a great editor. But he has zero ability to narrate because he has no fucking emotion at all. Zero. Fucking asshole. Dick bag. Pisses me off. Hold on. I'm trying to. Thanks, Betty. I hope you did too. This is just crazy to me listening to this bullshit. Rev, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you be specific, Rev, in the comment section? Anyways, moving on. When you be specific, I will highlight it and address it. Let me know your thoughts.
To me.
What?
No,
dude,
that's
I didn't even
cool.
know. Dude, really? How did that make you feel?
Yes.
I could only imagine, but I already know your answer.
It was sickening. It was my neighbor's husband, my neighbor, her husband had cameras all over his house and under the toilet, in the shower. And my baby girl was 5 years old, and all the girls in the neighborhood were always over there. So yeah, he was putting them all over the internet. I don't know if my Lulu was on anything, but I know his stepdaughter was definitely in the pictures.
I'm sorry, Ed. I didn't even know, so I didn't want it to get that heavy.
Okay. I mean,
yeah, he doesn't even know. He didn't really want it to go that far, ma'am, because he didn't even know how to address it. He didn't even know how to address what happened to you because this fuckbag doesn't even know what the fuck is happening on any day of the fucking week. He doesn't have empathy. He doesn't have emotions. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck. He came back to grift off Gypsy Rose. He's mad because he saw on TikTok that people are talking about it now, that he might be losing out on a grift, that he might be losing out on some money. So he's coming back because he doesn't want to lose out. If these people, if it's coming back around after all the work he put into grifting, he doesn't want to lose out on the grift. You know what I'm saying? Rev, Karina's a problem. No offense. She's a problem. I don't really want to get into it here, but problem. Anyways, back to this. This guy has no emotions because he has no empathy. He doesn't want this lady to get in deep with it because he doesn't know what the fuck to do with it. And he doesn't want it on his channel because he doesn't understand how to handle. He should not be in crime. He should not be in true crime. If you're going to be in true crime, you need to know and understand what crime is. You need to be able to understand how to put yourself into the shoes of a family or a victim or a person who is in dealing with the aftermath of a crime. Whether that be a family member, a child, a parent. This person cannot do that. He's incapable of doing that. Incapable. He doesn't give a shit. The only thing this guy gives a shit about is where he's gonna fucking make some money to survive. As far as he's concerned, you're disposable. And that's a fucking fact. I dated the guy for 4 years, and I was disposable as anything. Ghosted all the time. Constantly. Because he would try to date other people and make me feel like shit about it. And then when it didn't work out, come back to me. He has no emotions. He doesn't give a fuck. This is not the person who should be riding a truth train of any kind for anybody of any time. Ever. Never. Fuck me. This is just so disgusting to listen to. It literally made my hair stand up when I'm listening to this shit.
Look, she's 27. We've healed from that. So
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the
her.
spot because I didn't know. I had no clue. Okay.
No. It's okay. Nothing. She was not touched at all. But I believe there's pictures of her somewhere.
And I'm almost afraid to ask you any more questions because I don't want to.
No. I don't mind talking about it at all. I think it's important.
Was it a person that was famous and had a?
And here's the funny part. He's not comfortable talking about it because he doesn't know how to talk about it. Because this isn't his realm. This is not the place for him. It isn't. This is not the place for you, sir. If you are true crime drama should never have been a thing to begin with. That's a fact. It's a fucking fact. You're going to make drama. And you're going to create bullshit out of actual tragedy. I think I fucking draw the line there. Which is why I found it so unfathomable that I ended up in this fucking place. Because when I watched like Miss Fucking Wonderful, or when I watched Trisha Paytas, Nikocado Avocado, or Logan Paul, or whatever, whoever the fuck, Shane Dawson, whatever I was watching, I knew where the fuck I was at. I always knew where the fuck I was at. But to me, where drama in true crime, where does that go? Where does that lead? What was the end result of that? Other than to basically grift off the backs of grieving people. Which, I mean, I guess is on par for you, Jim Renam, since you started that with Unbleach's family, right? I mean, it's not unfathomable that you would just fucking do that, right? Right? I mean, that's cool. True crime drama. True crime drama. Bullhorn Betty. Let me get out my bullhorn. Let me get out my bullhorn when I fucking have to go out and talk about whatever. Yeah, because that's what fucking people need in the middle of tragedy is you fucking idiots. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, they just need one more Molly Golightly out there getting in the middle of their shit. Or some fucking bullhorn Betty, or some fucking idiot, or some fucking psychic vision. Yeah, that's precisely what those fucking people need. Really. They need you like they need a fucking hole in the head, man. Fucking hole in the head. But hey, you don't come from CRAMA, right? Like, you're here for the truth train, right? You're here for the truth train. You're the truth train.
A big following. We're talking about maybe a million people or 500,000.
Oh no, this was a creep across the street.
What if it was that though? What if that was the case where if it was someone with 500,000 followers or 1 million on Twitter?
I'd have to medicate myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she better start medicating now. Because you're literally hanging out with a dude who's done some pretty fucking heinous shit. Like, you're literally hanging out with a guy who, like, doesn't give a shit. Not about you, not about your life, not about things you went through, not about anything. And I'm not going to say that I'm sitting on the right side of history when it comes to the Gypsy Rose train. I'm not. I don't know enough. I'll tell you that. What I will say is that if you think that this person gives a shit, they absolutely don't. Not even in the fucking slightest. Not even close.
Don't blame me on that one. I don't have a daughter, but I have sons, and I would feel the same way. If they were violated that way. I mean, that's a pure violation, right? Against minors? Right? Against women?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hell, if it was an adult woman, that's a
Yeah.
That's a violation. Exactly.
It's a crime.
So last night I was thinking, actually couldn't sleep. Welcome to my world and everybody else's.
Gotta play that
I was thinking,
part, right? Gotta play that
Miss
victim.
Perez Hilton. I know him from the Howard Stern show, and that's about it. He fingered Benji in a hotel room, and
I thought it was a Perez.
that was funny, but consensual. So
it was consensual.
and that's all I really knew him. I knew he did like TMZ type shit before, and then I didn't really
He had
follow him.
He had a website, like a gossip website, for many years.
Exactly, yeah, and he still has that site actually.
Yeah, he does.
But then I was like, since he's kind of in that Gyp verse, right? And I want to say this, okay? I want to say this off the bat. I'm not part of the truth train. I was not.
Oh no, you weren't part of the train. No.
Here when it happened, I don't even know what the goal is. So why? And I'm a spectator. Okay, I'm not someone who's saying, "Hey guys, I'm just commentating," and I'm spectating from the outside now because I tried the whole justice for Dee Dee thing, and I already talked about that yesterday.
What did he just say?
And people still,
what did he just say there?
They don't understand.
He just said, it's all in the linguistics, you guys. It's all in the fucking linguistics. They say what they mean, and they mean what they say. I tried the whole justice for Dee Dee thing. I tried the whole justice for Dee Dee thing. I tried it. I tried on the skin suit. It didn't fit very well. I didn't get enough money out of it. So I had to start doing something else. I tried the whole justice for Dee Dee thing. Maybe I'm thinking now there's a different train to ride. It's all in the fucking linguistics of what these people say. All in the fucking linguistics. He's telling you exactly who he is. Precisely.
Hey, what's up, Starlight? You're late again. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, yeah.
No. She might be busy. I don't know. But if she does come out, let me know. I'm going to get to it, and I'm going to let people discuss in a moment. But anyhow, because I know he's going live right now, I think it'd be interesting to do a little test.
Oh.
You don't need a second job. You just need to know these AI tools.
So this is how I became the
now is that like the new live stream thing? Is to like have.
But when I came back here, people are saying, "Well, he's coming back to the money because now it's getting popular again." Dude, when I left 6-7 months ago,
so you
and
did
I explained the reason
leave.
why
what was
yesterday
that?
in the live stream early, within the first 30 minutes or so.
Yeah. So he left. He hasn't live streamed about it in 6 to 7 months. He explained it in the first 30 minutes, but it's not on his lives. So, I mean, I guess you could go back, but you can't go back because he doesn't have it there because now he's back because he's mad that people on TikTok are making money off shit that he feels like he's put some effort into, right? Because he went live all the time about it. Now he's a little bit mad that it's gaining some traction by people that have a bigger name than he does. So he wants in on the action a little bit because he's got a grift, right? Gotta get that grifting in. Gotta get it in.
Monetarily, I was at the top. I was making the most money I've ever made covering Gypsy Rose when I left.
That's a lie. That's an outright lie because he would never have left if he was making the most money he ever made. That's an outright lie. You're lying. You're a fucking liar. Lying. You're a liar.
My memberships were through the roof. It was a monthly income that kept coming in. If I was grifting, I
You
would
are
have grifted the shit out of it. But I'm just not fake. I can't, dude. And I talked
You're not. Dude,
about it during my last few lives. I just fucking can't do it. And I was coming back. I'm like, should I not step on toes here? But I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna be a spectator. I don't want responsibility of that kind of stuff. I just want to give constructive criticism and feedback.
You're a nerd. You know, I remember when I met you, one of the biggest things that's like stuck out to me about you was that, can you guys just not fight in the chat? You two? Oh, Grady, I love you. No fighting. Listen, just fuck face. Just come on. Listen to we got all the like entertainment we need right now. This fucking guy said that he's not fake. This is like a dude who's like the biggest nerd on the planet. He watches like Three's Company on repeat. He doesn't even know anything other than that. He wouldn't know Henry Rollins if Henry Rollins came and like punched him in the face. He wouldn't know if fucking Tiger Army came and played a song. He wouldn't know if fucking, you know, fuck John Denver came like strolling past him. Like, this guy is like a nothing. And he wants to say like, I'm not fake. Dude, you're the least... You're the most boringest person I fucking know. That's an absolute truth. I remember meeting you thinking to myself, like, there's no way in my lifetime with everything I've been through in my life that I could ever, like, dumb myself down to this. Like, it's impossible with like, everything I know. I would literally have to pretend to be something I'm not. And you knew that about me. You knew that. And so the only way to, like, rectify that was to destroy me. Psychologically. Because you're not that stupid. You're intelligent, but you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? You're like insecure because you literally don't know, like you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not experienced, you're not worldly, you're not, you don't know who you are. Like, you have no fucking idea who you are, so you try to take everyone else down with you. That's the problem. Well, let's get the Perez Hilton part.
As fair as I possibly can. I don't like Gypsy Rose. What she has done is disgusting, insane. She is guilty. She was guilty from day one in my mind. The fact that she pleaded guilty to premeditated murder tells you everything you need to know.
The fact that she pled guilty. Did you just fucking listen to yourself? The fact that she pled guilty to premeditative murder tells you everything you do. Well, thank you, fucking Sherlock Holmes. Thank you for fucking updating us on the fact that she pled guilty to premeditative murder. She was 23 years old. Yes, she did plead guilty to premeditative murder. But you can't get pissed off at a shark for being a shark. Just like you can't get mad at a wolf being raised by wolves. They're raised by wolves. It is what it is. You can't change the nurturing environment that somebody's raised in. And you're going to try to tell me that this woman was raised properly? That she had any chance? Yeah, no, she's probably not a good person. You're probably absolutely right about that. But what? Was she raised by like a saint? Is Mother Teresa her mother? I don't understand what you're trying to get at. It'd be one thing if this woman was raised by like these altruistic people, but she wasn't raised that way. So I'm like really kind of shocked at the fact that everybody's shocked at the fact that a shark became a shark or that a wolf became a wolf. Like, really? That means you're a sheltered motherfucker and you haven't seen enough of life to understand how things work at all. But okay, grift away. Grift away. You keep grifting. Wow.
You don't need, like I even said, you don't really need those FOIAs. Keep it simple, stupid, right? Like I said, if you muddy the water, you're looking into so many aspects. You're too busy not realizing what's actually in your own backyard, and you allow them to come in and boom, it's going to be used against you. Perez Hilton. Now it's going to backfire on you, and we're going to talk about it. Maybe people won't give a shit, but surely when I show you the receipts, okay, right now in this live stream in a moment here, it's going to tell you what this community that you guys all have been a part of.
I love it when he lisps, when he's like, I got the receipts. Got any more saliva on those side cheeks there? Snot pillow sucker. Huh? Sucker. Yes.
Invested in is all about what those creators who lead thousands and thousands of all of you to the water, okay? You are putting your trust in them to do the appropriate research and all this other stuff. You would assume that folks who are researching the fuck out of Gypsy Rose would actually do research on the people that they're trying to spread their message for. Does that make sense?
If you want to have a job in the next 5 years, these are the AI rules you need to know.
This class isn't about writing prompts.
You know your job better than anyone. When you shift your thinking about AI, you can make 10 times the impact you normally would.
This is how you become an AI-first leader at work.
You're going to walk away from this class with a new way of thinking about AI. You'll start to treat it like a digital companion.
Yeah, definitely.
Check this out, guys. Okay, so we set it up where, okay, there's a lot of moms in here. Hell, Starlight has 3 daughters. Does she have 3 daughters? Or she has a couple daughters, all right?
I thought it was 2.
No sons, I don't think. 2 daughters.
No sons. Yeah, I think it's 2 daughters.
Just 2 girls.
And I think they're in teenage age. So a lot of people in chat. 2. Okay. A lot of people in chat are moms or fathers, mainly moms with teenage daughters. This is kind of like that age range. When I look at the YouTube analytics, it kind of aligns. It makes sense. And Anne talked about it. Had no idea that that actually happened. The upskirt photo of her teenage daughter. She expressed that.
Well, no, she was 5.
Oh my God. Oh, what? Yeah, when she was. Sorry, I missed that detail. That's even worse. Actually,
Okay.
they're all bad.
It was shower pictures and under the toilet kind of pictures, stuff like that.
That is fucking gross, man.
Yeah, it is.
I hope your daughter's okay. And
she's fine.
Oh, look who's here. Look who's joined the party.
You're actually live at a decent time.
Oh.
I don't know what to do with myself.
That's so nice.
They don't know what to do with themselves. But hold on 1 second. Let's play this. Stop this screen for a second. Let's present another screen. Let's do this. A little bit fun. This will be fine.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
So what's your problem, Natasha?
What's your problem? You're the one that was in my chat talking shit.
So let me guess. You're a fat lady that just wants attention from drama on the True Crime Network. Is that it?
This isn't true crime, baby.
So what do you do exactly on YouTube, Natasha? What exactly do you do?
Whatever I want to.
What kind of content do you provide?
Whatever kind I want to.
Which is shit. It's nothing.
That's why so many people watch me, I guess.
Well, because you talk about stupid shit.
Well, I
It's
guess
really
they like
easy
stupid
to be
shit.
a dummy, Natasha.
Yeah, it's real easy.
Have you looked at yourself in the mirror?
Every day.
You do look at yourself?
Absolutely, every day. And
Put yourself on camera so we can
lust,
see
I lust after my fat ass.
the atrocity that you are. Can we see you on camera?
No, because we can see you.
impossible.
You show yourself and I'll show
Do you
myself.
fit on camera?
Do you?
You fit on a widescreen?
Do you?
Yeah,
Well, let's see it, baby. Let's
I
see it.
fit 3 times over.
Let's see
But
it. You're
many
too much
people
of a
have
pussy.
seen me on
You're too much of a
multiple times on
You know who
YouTube.
you are.
Hundreds
Pussy.
of thousands of
Pussy,
people
pussy.
have seen me on camera.
Pussy.
But you,
Pussy.
you like, what do you like to do on
Pussy.
YouTube? What do you actually provide to
Pussy.
the YouTube audience?
Pussy.
Well, at least my pussy doesn't smell like yours, Natasha.
When was the last time you ran it?
When's the last time you actually douched?
Douching's bad for you. Don't you know that?
Well,
You don't
douching
know
would
much, you
never
don't know
help
much about
because it
sexual health.
stinks so much.
Have you been
Who
on
doesn't even know what
Your
douching is?
content
That's how
stinks so much. God help you. Yeah, I know you're laughing, Natasha.
It was
So are
hilarious.
your invisible boyfriends and your invisible husbands. Nobody will give you the time or
Invisible.
day. Who gives you the time or day?
A lot of people.
In Discord?
I don't have a Discord, honey.
Where do you meet your men, your gentlemen?
I don't have to meet my gentleman. I have.
You have none. Because you're a loser.
Um,
You're a loser.
Oh.
Natasha, let's speak truth. What is your objective here on YouTube? To continue the drama?
Yep.
And what kind of drama are you into? Look, I'm sorry, I don't want to
I promise
intrude,
this-
but you have True Crime with Natasha Cooper. What is the true crime that you're actually covering?
That's actually my other channel, and I cover a lot of true crime. You know
What
that.
do you know about true crime? What do you know about
Really
true crime?
quickly.
What do you know about me? Obviously nothing.
I know that you're a fat loser.
This is a
That
great
has a lot to do
video.
with true crime, huh?
I know
I'll link the video.
nothing but a
in
pathetic
my
piece of shit.
Describing
my little
yourself.
description here.
What I want to tell you
Shout out to
Natasha,
Nick.
is what do you exactly know about true crime? Exactly. Nothing.
This is
Hashtag
20,
nothing. You know nothing about true crime. Is that correct?
20,
I don't know anything about it.
Well, it sounds like you know nothing about it.
Mm-mm.
What do you cover on your channel?
My-
You cover nothing. You are a nobody.
Well, thank you.
Well,
I'm glad
I
you
mean,
think so.
maybe you can say
Really good,
I'm,
though.
I'm actually
Hold
somebody. I'm actually somebody who provides actual true content,
Wow.
true crime
I'm gonna get
content
to it.
to those who are actually looking for
Content.
true
Be
crime
free
content.
content.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I do on the other
You're
channel
a
also.
Reddit
Not this
copy
one. This
paster.
one,
Oh, okay. So this
Whatever
one,
I-
Reddit
whatever I
copy
want to.
paster.
So right
Reddit
here, you
copy
just have
paster
true crime with
paster.
Natasha Cooper.
Yeah, that's what I put over my screen.
That's who you
Oh, okay.
are.
To block you
You're
out
a
and
Reddit
put you
So
on
copy
your tiny
what is
penis.
this channel about?
Your tiny
Honey,
penis.
Oh, I agree.
recline with
Content.
Natasha.
That's
So
it. And then my
what
response
is
is my
this
ass
channel
to it.
about?
But you
Answer
shut
the
the fuck
goddamn
up,
question.
if I tell you. And don't take the Lord's name in vain on my channel.
Answer the
Don't take the
goddamn
Lord's
Your content.
Answer
the
Your
damn
PC
question,
copy
Java.
paster.
Hey, Java,
Fuck off.
answer the question.
How do I
Don't
make
take the Lord's
that
name in
right?
vain.
I won't.
You're
Answer the
a
question, Natasha.
Reddit
What is this?
grifter copy
What is this
paster.
channel about?
You're
Recline
Reddit
with
grifter copy
Natasha.
paster.
What the
What
fuck
is it
I want to
about?
be about?
Grifter copy.
Whatever I want to talk about. And people come and listen.
What do you want to talk
Just
about,
like you ended up here.
Natasha? What exactly do you want to talk about?
I love the way that you say
come
my
on.
name. Such emphasis on Natasha. Love it.
Natasha.
Answer the goddamn question. Sorry.
Hold on. Let's see.
Answer
When,
the
when
question.
does?
What is this channel about, Natasha?
Why don't you answer? You
There
seem
we
to
go.
know so much.
I don't know.
Let me fast forward. 1 second. Boom, boom, boom.
Not that I know of.
Oh, here it is. It gets good right here.
His name is Jimmernam, aka
Oh, there we go. There it is. Boom, boom.
And what? Thank you.
Doesn't matter.
Natasha.
Who I was
Yes,
or not.
baby.
Here it is, Starlight.
Natasha?
Hey, this guy's name is Jimmer
Hey,
Man.
this guy.
Hi. His name is Jimmy
This guy-
Man.
Oh my god.
Hi, hillbilly.
Shut the fuck up.
Hi,
Trevor.
Nash.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
about to tell
You're not
everybody who the
Crama,
fuck
though.
you are, so shut
You're
the
not
fuck up.
Crama.
He's muted.
They're
His name
true
is Jimmer
crime.
Man, aka
They're
Misery. A
real
lot of people in
crime,
this chat
true
who know who this
crime.
man is and how disgusting and vile and what a troll he is. He's with Mommy Ramblings. Mommy Ramblings calls him by name. So
We got Mommy Ramblings.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
does he have anything else to say?
Let me unmute his dumb ass.
No.
Is he a penile flasher or is it okay to open up?
No, he doesn't. Not that I know of. I've never do that.
All right, let me take it down then.
He is a doctor though. He docks me.
The only person that actually
Who he
flashes
docks?
me is Hello Starlight.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, she has one?
He's such a weirdo. Why don't you go back to the rock you crawled out from under?
Yeah, you're still alive. Hello Starlight.
Are you?
Did this chick just say that he doxed her? That he doxed her? He doxed Starlight. Huh. He doxed her. He doxed her. But this is not CRAMA, right? What they're doing here right now, that's not CRAMA. That ain't CRAMA, right? Nah, it ain't CRAMA. And she didn't just say that he's like a troll and that he trolled her, but they're on a truth train for Gypsy Rose together now. Oh, okay. Sounds legit. Sounds real legit right about now. Sounds really good.
Does anybody know who you are?
Are
Nobody
you
cares
with all
who
your
you are.
subs that you bought?
Nobody gives a damn who you are.
Okay, wait a minute.
But
Hold
there's more of a
Let's
fuck
set
who
on.
I
No.
am than
Hold
who you
on a
are.
second.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Who is this guy on panel right now? You are
A fucking
loser.
and you're
Is he
abusive.
Jimmer Man
No, but
or
this is abusive,
Mystery
dude.
Box?
Hold on a second. Number one, the fact you have someone like Kobe as your profile pic is disturbing because of what he stood for is the exact opposite of what you stand for. You're abusive, dude, and Natasha does not deserve this from you. You're a complete jack. Like, you're nothing. To come on here and to try to humiliate her, be abusive to her, like, you're disgusting. Like, why are you here? I mean,
Called Misery, just like
Yeah,
his
you know what?
middle name.
but this is fucking gross.
I caught on.
How long have fucking second grade fucking insults, dude? Get your fuck over it. You're fucking tag.
Yeah, I caught on about the.
I don't use that word.
larger
What?
creators.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah, I caught on with as soon as he said larger.
Did Starlight just call him Misery? Seriously, we got the Gym Man, the Jimmer Man, the Toe Jam Man, the Snot Bag Man, Snot Pillow Man, the Waddle Waddle Duck Man, and we have Misery and Morbid X and Mr. Pretend Man. So we have a Reddit copy paster. That's what we got. We got a guy who's like yelling at this lady who has 615 live viewers about how he creates content, being a, what was that? A Reddit copy paster? Reddit copy narrate paster? Reddit copy narrate paster? Still doing that to this day, this motherfucker. You're like a record player, man. You're like nothing. What do you got? Fucking create some content, bitch.
Content creators, I caught on where it's from. Yeah, he can fuck, right? Oh.
Yeah, he's from
The way you all three connect, by the way, she deserves 20 times better than what you all will ever give her. So y'all can fuck right off.
He thinks he's Howard Stern. He's not.
No, but is he a real person? Do you guys know who he is?
Yes,
For real?
yes.
Yeah, he's yeah, they know who he is.
I don't know who he is.
He thought he was gonna come under. He thought he was gonna come under a fake name and fucking fool somebody. But
Who
he
is
ain't
it?
fooled a
Well,
motherfucker.
who is it?
Misery, they said.
Misery.
Yeah. Okay, here, I'll give you a little kind of the brief synopsis. He came from Reddit. He's been proven to have children in his Discord talking about inappropriate things with adults
Sounds
with
like-
you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. He had a channel called Misery Box. What happened to your channel, Jimmer?
What did she just say? What did she
You
just
turned it into
say?
a bunch of baby ducks and baby animal videos. It was creepy.
What did she
And then
say?
you did the Karen
Did
stuff.
she
Like,
just
why are
say-
you even here?
What did she just say? Did she just say that she had minors in his Discord? So while you guys are all on this Gypsy Rose truth train, this bitch just said that he had minors in his Discord? Well, let's rewind that. Let's walk this back a little bit. Let's walk it back. Come on. Fucking humor me. Come on. Humor me. Let's do this again.
Give you a little kind of the brief synopsis. He came from Reddit. He's
He's a
been
Reddit
proven
player
to have
player?
children in his Discord talking about inappropriate things with adults with
Sounds like-
you.
Mm-hmm.
let's see what else. He had a channel called Misery Box. What happened to your channel, Jimmer? What happened to your channel? You turned it into.
Did she just say? Did this Hello Starlight person that does not come from CRAMA just say that this guy had inappropriate underage minors in his Discord? Did this dim bulb just say that? This dimwit motherfucker? And I looked at your channel. You don't even know how to spell reckless, you fucking idiot. I got more intelligence than my fucking pinky toe. You would never want to go against me at any time. Actually, there's one other person that you should never go against at the same time. And you two would be diabolically obliterated if we ever did that. Which we should do. But you have the intelligence of a fucking cockroach. I mean, well, that's not true. Because cockroaches will live through the apocalypse because they can handle, well, she's the intelligence of a guinea pig. Like, you know enough to hide when you need to, but you're useless. Really, you're just like food for other animals. So you're a guinea pig. Maybe a hamster. Don't really have a lot of defense mechanisms other than to bite. And that's about it. And your bite ain't that bad. So, this chick, let's rewind this a little bit. She said it. She fucking said it right here. And this is the people that these Gypsy Rose truth trainers are. This is your guilt by association, people. Listen, I'm not perfect. I have my own guilt by association, absolutely. But one thing I will tell you is I would not be flip-flopping on this. Let's do this again. Let's play it again.
Not even gonna come under a fake name and fucking fool somebody. But
Who is it?
Well,
Who's it? Misery, they said.
Misery.
Yeah. Okay, here, I'll give you a little kind of a brief synopsis. He came from Reddit. He's been proven to have children in his Discord talking about inappropriate things with adults
Sounds
with
like-
you.
Mhm.
Let's see what else. He had a channel called Misery Box. What happened to your channel, Jimmer? What happened to your channel? You turned it into a bunch of baby ducks and baby animal videos, which was creepy. And then you did the Karen stuff. Like, why are you even here? You haven't been on your platform in like over a year, maybe 2. Why are you here? Who sent you?
Well, we know who's sitting.
Yeah.
You had so much to say, man. Why you ain't talking now?
I'm unmuted, but he could unmute himself, which is funny. Anybody that knows anything about StreamYard knows that.
I've had this man come at me before. He's disgusting. He's a doxer. He
obviously thinks that I give a fuck.
There's also a channel out there called Vinvader, VINVADER, 2 words. There's a ton of clips of him. There's a channel called Ian Ellis LLC. Tons of clips there.
No way. No way. This stupid skink. I'm going to call you that, honey. Absolutely, I am. You. Thank you, Sam. Love you. I'm sorry. I'm on my truth train. It's my truth train, and I'm chewing it all the way to the bank. This woman decided that she was going to tell Mommy Ramblings that I spoofed this woman's son's phone number after he passed away in a very, very tragic accident. I had to email this woman and give her my real name and like a bunch of stuff about me in order to negate me of that penalty of what this woman tried to put on me. I don't give a shit what kind of fucking drama you're into, but you know what kind of drama I'm not into? I'm really not into spoofing numbers and calling up grieving mothers. That's really not my cup of tea. It's not really the kind of drama I'm into. You want me to make fun of you, pull a George Carlin skit, make a bit, edit a funny video, have a laugh? Absolutely. That's a good time. Spoofing deceased people's phone numbers and trolling a grieving mother is definitely not my fucking cup of tea. But this woman said I did that. And then I had to prove that I did not do that. And it was disgusting. Not only that, but she said I was trolling for Jimmer Nam, who's now on the Jimmer Nam truth chain. And that he's never done a bad thing. But she's claiming here that he doxed her, he's a Reddit person, that Vin Vader, and I dated this guy. And I believe these people now. I do. 100% I do. Because I lived it. Watched it. Had it happen. Had him do some pretty shitty shit to me. Because he's a shitty person. And then to have somebody like turn around, try to make you out to be a monster because they know that you have addiction issues or that you have problems because you don't know how to cope with life very well. That sucks. It really does. Because I will be the first to admit I'm not very good at coping with reality. 0%. Not very good at it. But one thing I will tell you is I don't fucking hurt people. Like, I know the other night I was like freaking out on Rev. My point with that was I was pissed off with Rev because I know he's smart and I know he's very intelligent, and it makes me mad when he, brushes certain things off that he shouldn't brush off, and he should fucking be a dickbag like I'm going to do right now. There's just some things that are just not funny. It's not a bit. It's not funny. It's ridiculous. And it's, payback's kind of a bitch sometimes. And sometimes you need to be a motherfucker. It happened. Something I learned down here. Something I'm learning right now. For all my empathy of how much I want to like put it to bed and like not be mad and not be whatever. No, some people are awful people. And this proves it right here. This woman said these things about Jimmer. This woman is, if you want to fucking be fake as fuck, sure, have at it. Go be fake as fuck. But what you're not going to do is fucking be fake as fuck when it comes to like actual real life. You want to go be fake fuck over there in the drama community? Go be a fake fuck over there. Nobody cares. Do it. And nobody will give a shit. But when you come into a community of crime where real things happen to real people and it is traumatizing and it is not nice and it causes a lot of problems for a lot of people, not down for that. Sorry, I'm not going to consider it drama. I'm not going to consider it a bit, and I'm not going to give you a fucking pass. I'm not. And and I'm not going to sit here and be made to feel like I'm the fucking oddball about it. No, fuck you. You're the weirdo. You're the fucking weirdo. So, no. And if I'm a dickbag, I'm a dickbag for feeling that way. I don't give a shit. I'm never going to change. And I'm too old to fucking change. Sorry. Not sorry. Fuck off. All right. Just fucking all right.
He remember that time you called a grieving mother and told them the wrong son died? Remember that?
Okay, cousin.
Oh, but remember, Starlight, when you fucking told Mommy Ramblings that you were gonna smoke her son's ashes and that, like, she was so fragile that if she was a porcelain doll, she'd break when her son died in a tragic. Like, you're a fucking mother. You're a fucking mother, and you say this shit. Like, what if that was your own children? And you said that shit as a mother. Like, it's just, you are just the epitome of disgusting to me. You are. Like, anything for a dollar holler, right? I guess. And if anything bad were to happen to you, you'd be the first fucking Karen up there crying the fucking blues while you did all this shit to people. and said all this kind of shit. But you're a mother. You're a fucking mother. And you said this shit. You're a fucking mom. And you did this to this woman. And then tried to pin it on me. Like I could ever do such a thing. And then people wonder why I'm like so fucked up. Yeah, it's disgusting because of the shit I want. You guys are worse than the shit I've been through some crazy shit in my life, like a lot of crazy shit in my life. And psychologically, you motherfuckers are the worst. Which is why now, diabolically, we're playing chess now. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I think you're gross. I think anything you want to do and how you do is disgusting. It's out of control. And you want to claim it's the internet, but it's not fucking dial-up anymore. It's not. And there's so much shit coming out now of the shit that's happening. I'm not gonna follow you like a fucking problem. Absolutely. I am. Absolutely.
How many families know that you did that?
I just, when I had turned on my computer, saw it was just you and him at the time. And so I was like, get me on this freaking panel right now. I didn't know all you guys were up here. I had like,
I let everybody else at one time. I let everybody else at one time. Yeah.
My computer wouldn't turn on. And I'm like, babe, give me the phone, give me the computer, give me the laptop. I need this guy. Who is this? He's junk. Okay.
No, I appreciate it. I had it. It was hilarious. I was literally laughing. Okay.
Great mother.
As this has nothing to do with children. And I have no doubt that Starlight is.
Oh shit! I tell you what, grow some balls and make me. How about that? Make me lower my voice. I wish you would.
Better question.
Wait, mute your computer back. Red bar. Dante. That's like almost as good as Dante.
Well, there we go.
Really got this. It really makes something look like shit. I'm actually work. I'm, ring with this motherfucker.
Yeah, y'all. So you didn't, and now I'm gonna mute you. Sorry, y'all. Whoever's trying to come in, there's a bunch of people in that stage. I'm not bringing anybody else up right now.
I'd like to share a couple of things.
Well, sorry, it was
in the back. I just grabbed one. I have a whole playlist on this guy. I'll send you the link to it.
Okay.
But, I was going to screen share this one thing.
Okay, I see it.
Hold on.
What does that mean?
By the way,
what is the value that you bring to a man as opposed to a different?
Once I find out who you are, all shit's gonna break. All hell's gonna break loose, you motherfucker.
I think you should talk to a bar in Florida. I'm going to call the bar and find out if he's there or if he's been there.
You're talking shit about my people. Fucking asshole. That is a spot. Wait, mute your computer back. Red bar. Dante. That's like almost as good as Dante. Now this guy's really got this. It really makes something look like shit.
I'm actually work.
Ring with this motherfucker. Him. Smack him upside the head. Mommy would be crying in the front row. Where does he live? Find out where you live, you bitch. Find out your phone number. I'm gonna find out everything about you. Don't ever speak about me, Red Bar. Right? Because if you do, then the shit is on. Don't ever talk about me, motherfucker. I'm a TMZ. What did you make? You didn't make shit. By the way, you're that mad at you. Fuck, I know you're watching this shithead. Bunch of colleagues like smack us in the head. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
Wow.
Hey, bitch, Erica, from now on, you're a bitch. You're my bitch. I'm gonna smack you upside. I want to stick my 2 fingers around your asshole.
Oops, sorry.
Those 2 flags that cover your fucking anus.
I'm just saying,
Okay, all right. I think
Like I said, I've got a whole playlist on this guy that I will send you the link to. And I'd love for you to explain.
Whoa, did she just say that you had a whole
I'll tell you about
playlist on this guy?
How you told a brief.
So, this woman just said that she has a whole playlist on this guy. I'm pretty sure, Starlight, I remember you calling him a pedo. I'm pretty sure, Starlight, I remember you saying that I trolled for him. I'm pretty sure, Starlight, I got some really good videos out there stashed. I think this is a bad idea. It's a really bad look. You should have just said you were still in CRAMA. You should have just stayed in CRAMA. You should have. Because the one thing I've never done is make money off victims' tragedies. So one thing I've never done. Done a lot of crazy shit down here, being drunk, and sure there is some pretty telling moments of me. Absolutely. I am an addict. I will not not admit that. But what's really weird about me being an addict is that me, as crazy as I can be, can never do the shit I have on you. The way you've manipulated, the way you've talked, the way you've acted, the things you said. I think the worst thing I've ever said was recently. Very, very recently, actually. When I went after Rev about his mom. And I felt bad about it, but I did it on purpose. Still felt bad about it, but I did it on purpose. Where I was like literally trying to make a point of like, don't accept that, you know? And I probably went about it the wrong way because I was drunk as fuck. But as far as like reaching into people's real lives and like trying to touch it, I've never done that. You have though. You did it with Mommy Ramblings. You did it. You tried to be cool with RDA. I'm not sure how you got away so scot-free with that. I mean, they don't like you, but you did do that. You got away with it. Then you went to Jimmer somehow, some way. But do you know who you are? Like, I have questions. Like, do you know who you are? Like, I'm like a completely fucked up individual because I have problems. You know? You seem very privileged to me. You just seem, you seem like a taker. Like you'll do anything for anything. Those aren't very safe people to be around, in my opinion, but that's just me. I wouldn't trust you with anything, but that's just me. But let's keep continuing about all this stuff you have on Jimmer now.
Mother that the wrong son died. Okay, I hope you explain that to everyone. Anyhow, Natasha, thank you for having me.
Oh, but you didn't say to Mommy Ramblings that you were gonna you didn't sit on panel when they said they were gonna smoke your son's ashes? You didn't sit on that panel when they did that? You didn't make fun of her and say that she was a porcelain doll? Like, Mommy Ramblings and I are not that, like, we're different types of people, but I know she has a good heart. I do know that. We're just not the same people. But I know she's a good person. And there is no way on this God green earth with any mother who loses a child that I could sit on a panel and not rebuke what was being said like that. As a mother myself. But you did. You did. You did a lot of things, actually. You did a lot of things. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you were the inception of CRAMA. You were here from the beginning, from Diane's channel. There. When you used to not use an avatar. When you were Marianne. Remember? I remember. I remember. And what is even worse is that you went after May, saying that she's this terrible person to Jimmer and she didn't leave his house. Well, I did try to leave his house multiple times. He just wouldn't let me leave. Call my parents like a little bitch. Trying to like force me into his little nerd world. When I'm like, not that. Then you're like him. I started to realize like you're like him. Like inexperienced. The only way you could do the things that you've done is your privilege. That's it. It's very simple. And then, of all the times I've been distracted, people like, I think wonder like, why I don't do or go after certain things, but I get mad about other things, is because I don't really like privileged people, honestly. I don't like it when people are the judge and jury without the experience. I mean, at least when I'm judged by some of my peers, I know I'm being judged by my peers sometimes. Can't really get mad at it when I'm being judged by my own peers. Right? Being judged by you is like being judged by like a fucking chihuahua who wears like a diamond collar around its neck. Like, what are you gonna tell me? The fact that you can do those things, that you can flip-flop like that you can call James a pedo or morbid or misery or whatever, and have all this shit and go up and do that shit and then turn around the next day, and that he can do the same thing and call everybody else trolls, while being the troll and accepting rules for thee but not for me, or whatever the fuck that is, means you're privileged. Which means I could get mad at some of the things people do to me, but that's, at least I'm being judged by my peers. Being judged by you is not my peers. Would you guys... Oh, Betty. I love you, Betty Spaghetti. We have Eli in here. Who's cuck, really? Listen. Personally speaking, you guys, I don't think anybody knows shit about anything. I think it's all hearsay. What you think you know about Rev, what you think you know about anything, you probably just know like the tip of the iceberg. Honestly. I mean, for years I've allowed people to say a lot of shit about me, and I've allowed people to think a lot of shit about me. That I'm a drunk, but I allowed it because I wanted them to think that about me, to be honest with you. I did. Just think of me as nobody. But the further I get into this, I have to say that I was reminded last month by a friend of mine who sent me my Social Evil channel and was able to go back and find it and find out the viewership of the documentaries that I wrote and what I did and how I did it. I was very good at what I did. And I got something taken away from me that I'm very good at. So I'm going to learn some editing skills. I'm going to go back to what I'm good at, which is what I'm good at. And in the meantime, this truth train needs to begin, because there's a huge gap missing of people who are not getting their facts straight, and a lot of people that have no idea about the truth, or people getting shit on for no fucking reason because they don't know the truth, or because people decided to be silent, or people decided to not, say anything. And think about narcissism. I guess that's what I wanted to talk about when I first came on here, is like, you should always consider the people that don't talk. People who have the loudest voices, you should probably like think about what they're saying the most. You should probably step back and wonder, like, if nobody responds, why are they not responding? Why is the squeaky wheel? It's like, if somebody is always pushing a narrative and nobody's fighting back, sometimes there's a reason for that. And sometimes the reason isn't because they're a pussy or because they're weak. It's because sometimes it's not worth the fight of losing yourself in that. And I lost myself in a different way because I, you guys don't know the story, but I lost myself in a different way. And I just became what I usually am, you know? And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I should never have lost. And I should have just continued doing what I wanted to do, which was be an advocate and create documentaries and continue to write and continue to do what I did. And I allowed somebody to make me feel like I didn't have it. And I did. That's my mistake. That's my fault. I'm old enough to know better. And I think mostly I'm just really disappointed in myself. But going forward, yes, I am an addict. If you want to come at me about being an addict, I am an addict. If you want to point out that I'm an addict, I am an addict. If you want to point out that I have problems, I have problems. If you want to point out that sometimes I say shitty things, yeah, sometimes I say shitty things. I do. And but what I will tell you is one thing you won't find is me bagging on grieving mothers. You won't find me taking advantage of victims of crime. You won't see me dragging people to filth who are in the middle of shit. You won't see me trying to hurt people that are hurt. You'll never see that from me. And I know that for a fact that nobody's ever seen that from me. Never doxed anybody. Never hurt in real life on anybody. I have doxed one person. I will, and we'll get there. I have doxed one person to somebody behind the scenes. We'll get there. I'll be honest about it. We'll get there. But outside of that, never done really anything bad to anybody. Could have. Tempting, but have not. I could continue playing this Perez Hilton bullshit, but let's just be fair. Jimmer's going to go on to say that Perez Hilton's a predator, that he went after Miley Cyrus when she was young, Joyce Myers or whatever the fuck that lady's name is from The View, goes at him. He tries to paint Perez Hilton as a bad person, not to be trusted, but he's got no fucking leg to stand on because we know that he messaged a grieving mother in the midst of her despair. He did that to try to gain traction and to hurt somebody else. He has doxed and hurt a shit ton of people on this platform. He has tried to play in the big leagues. And at the end of the day, he's literally unoriginal, untalented, and has absolutely no personality whatsoever. So, as we go forward, I'm going to point all of that out and show how this has all been rigged in the way that he rigged it with the people that he rigged it with. I'm just going to cut to the chase. The Perez Hilton thing. Jimmer, you're an idiot. You're going after Perez Hilton for what? After you went after, told that 15-year-old kid or 13-year-old kid he was cool and you liked him because he went after your enemies for you and you promoted the being of immorality, you promoted just deplorable behavior in a it's disgusting. It's just disgusting. And I should have watched more. I should have paid more attention to what you were doing. My mistake. And I'll never do it again. All right. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette and fucking drink some more wine and go pass out. And, yeah. Starlight. I'm going to find some good shit on you, honey. Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. My little truth trainer. My little bright light. A bright shining ball of light. Maybe learn to fucking spell too. Get some grammar under your belt. Because you're going to be in for a wild fucking ride with me. And I can monologue all on my own and hold myself all on my own. So, you need a panel to keep yourself upright. Not worried about it. Honey bunch. Good night. I think I want to play this one good song by Saki because I love it so much. It's the best thing ever.
All around me, patrolling faces, worn out moons, worn out avatars. Bright and early for the daily stream, going nowhere, going nowhere.
Their tears are filling up my heart. No expression, no expression. Shake my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow.
And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The streams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people troll in circles, it's a very, very mad world.
Like idiots, they think that they feel good.
Trolling people, trolling their families, and I feel the way that every chat should. Sit and listen, point and laugh, went to a stream, and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me.
Hello, streamer, tell me what's the kick?
Look right through me, look right through me.
And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad.
Around me, the troll are just dying. Best lows I've ever had.